Okay, yeah, sure. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, members of the Pi podcast. This is Gossip Godwin speak. So there's this issue going on this morning. It's the trending issue this morning. People are coming out to say, Pi Network, people accepting Pi coin are overcharging. I think it's because of this guy that came out yesterday night, and he accepted Pi for bungalow and two-story building. He said it's available, and he said one bungalow is 120 pi. One bungalow 120 pi that has just two bedroom, and the four-bedroom duplex he's collecting 180. For goodness sake, why would you collect 180 pi for just a bungalow? Like, sorry, for just a duplex. The issue is it's disturbing, it's trending. Like the Pi Network community, people are waking up to tell these people, no, we don't accept these things. Yesterday, day before yesterday, a guy from Kano State came out and said he is accepting Pi for his goods. He sells rice, but he is collecting 250 pi for a bag of rice, for just one bag of rice. I'm like, why are people this heartless? This morning again, Rewan, the founder of Pi Education, he came out during the morning breakfast discussion on the Pi Clubhouse WhatsApp group. He came out and said that his northern brother, one of his northern brothers, the guy is collecting 400 plus pi for a phone that costs 75,000 naira. Why? I almost got heart attack. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Why would you collect such huge amount? If you check, the issue is disturbing. People are speaking up. We don't have a regulatory body to start with. We don't have people to checkmate what's going on within the community to say in general. So the issue now here is that people need to have an understanding. From my own end, from the way I see this thing, I believe people need to have an understanding. So first of all, we are talking about global consensus value. There is a particular set of people that are saying that global consensus value exists. We need to accept everything with the global consensus value. There is another community which is the one selling. They are saying we want to make profit. We cannot accept global consensus value. We have to increase the price. And then there is another community that has a different perspective to this thing, which is the community that I'm also part of. So we believe that this thing called consensus value, no doubt we want it to come out the way we plan. The consensus value, it's okay. But at the same time, you rarely see merchants accepting products for that consensus value. You rarely, very rare, before you see somebody accepting Pi for that consensus value. Like, let's not make it look like global consensus value is an actual standard rate. Like, instead, when you see a listing on what do you call it, on Pi chainmall or any social media handle or any shopping mall like Pi Mall Metro, when you see any listing, like, just go for the affordable one. If you see two phone listing, the first one is for 2 pi, the second one is for 0 point something pi, go for the cheaper one. That's a perspective. These people, these merchants, they are actually out to make profit. So in case you don't understand the ideology, everybody wants to make profit. We don't even care. The Nigerian economy is very bad that people don't care about the country in general. People don't care about how can we bring in production, how can we boost our production rates and all those kind of stuff within the country. What everybody care about is their personal profits. So let's not make it a big deal. Like, just tell the person that they need to follow. If you see someone that doesn't follow global consensus, just tell them they need to follow this global consensus, that their products are overpriced. Don't go and start conflict with them. To start with, there is no regulatory body. So there is no body, or there is no platform set up by the Pi Network Nigeria to regulate these things. If you say we have Pi Network Nigeria community, that is a moderating body. That is not a regulatory body. That's what people don't understand. That is a moderating body. The Pi Network Nigeria was set up by the Pi core team for certain reasons. One, to regulate what's going on within the Pi community. That's just it. And these people are actually charged with the responsibility to decide and choose who and who should regulate what's going on. So they have the right, since they are the moderators of Pi Network Nigeria in general, they have the right to say, let's vote for this set of people to become a regulatory body in terms of merchants and all this kind of stuff. They also have the right to choose people to be in charge of the production and every other thing. They have the right to just fix up a community or a body to regulate everything that's going on in Nigeria. I mean, like let me even cut in and face another issue that's going on within the Nigerian community. This issue of us criticizing ourselves, like, it's really, really bad. It's very bad. It's not as if, yes, it's really bad in Nigeria, but it's not as if other countries are better than Nigeria. This China we are hyping, like we are saying they are doing everything. Yes, they have the production power, but have you checked? We call them the mother of global consensus value. But have they told you they are selling their products for global consensus value? Have you checked what these people are doing? Doris came out yesterday and said, the global leader for China, she came out yesterday and said that yes, they can accept products exportation that they'll export. She speaks on behalf of the people of China, so People's Republic of China. So she came out and said that we will accept exportation to any country. But the problem is that these products will be 60% Pi, 60%, 40% fiat. So you see the difference. Like, and then the what do they call it? The global consensus value is not followed, but they still come out to social media and tell us they are following global consensus value. You see the problem. The problem is that, to start with, Nigeria is bad. Every other country is bad. Everybody is interested in making profits because the economy is robust. The economy is moving well right now. Like, you can just enter and make profit and go out. That's how the economy is right now. But nobody, like we Nigerians are taking it too far. We are the one killing ourselves. Like, someone will come out and say, I can never buy from a Nigerian. Instead, let me buy from someone from China. Can never buy from a Nigerian. Nigerians are overpricing. And China are not also overpricing, or whether China or Chinese, I don't even know what to call them again. They are overpricing. What do they call this guy? Forgotten his name. He said that what was that his sentence again? His other sentence or speech. Forgotten his English. But like the way Nigerians are spoiling Nigeria itself cannot grow. Who is giving us this mentality of spoiling ourselves? I don't really understand. The best thing to do is what I just said before. We set up a regulating body. That's the same way China is doing. Now, this regulating body will come out and regulate products, compare it with let's say with the fiat value and then with the Pi value. The best way to put it is that maybe they come up and say, look, as a merchant from Nigeria, yes, we believe everybody has to make profit in whatever they do. So if you are selling your goods for Pi, don't put it above 100% profits. Meaning, if you buy a good for 100,000 naira in naira, and then you come onto Pi chainmall to sell it, don't sell it above 200,000 naira worth of Pi. That is simple. We know, yes, this guy has maximized his profit. This guy is making profit from the look of things. That is easy. That is a good way to start this whole thing. And then concerning this global consensus value, we shouldn't deceive ourselves. People are saying the community this morning during our breakfast show. People were saying I will never buy something until we have merchants that accept the global consensus value. Are you joking? No, tell me, are you joking for real? Like, when would you see merchants accepting? If we just start to make these exchanges and these sales right now, are we going to suspend the economy, this robust economy? My dear, this Nigerian wahala is too much. I just said, let me give my own key points on this. The best way, if you don't have goods to sell, and then you don't have money for capital and all those kind of stuff, why not go into offering services? You are good at cooking, you are good at sewing clothes, you are good at graphic design, you are good at video editing, software, all those kind of stuff. These skills, you have basic skills or major skills or minor skills. or even teaching someone your local language, that's still a skill. Go on to what do they call it, Pi Workforce or Pi Webinar or any Pi services platform. I'll check out for a few of them and publish them later on. Just go out, check for this platform, post your services there. People are willing to learn. I saw this guy that actually told me that he's going to teach me Japanese, but he's collecting me a certain amount for a certain period of time. I will, okay, let me still put in let me check the amount he said. But the amount wasn't up to half a pie. So he said that the period of time is going to be 3 months that is going to offer this service. Now, that is something reasonable. People are out there that are willing to learn. Like, you don't need to kill yourself before, like, you don't need to buy everything that you see on Pi Chainmall. Just calm down yourself on the good side. Focus on the services for now. Like, you don't have I don't even know. The English are finishing my mouth for this Nigerian matter. English are finishing my mouth. We shouldn't kill ourselves. We shouldn't fight this same issue on someone overpricing product. This guy that is selling house, he brought it to our platform, whether he bought it or he send it through someone to publish it, and then he got attacked. This thing is like, yes, it's good that he got attacked, so he removed because it was overpriced. And yes, I can't accept such a thing. But at the same time, the community should understand that we need the economy to move. People need to spend their pie. People need to overuse their price because everybody cannot be rich to start with. So if we preach every day for you that you shouldn't overuse your price, your pie, that you should know what the value of pie is, and then you still refuse to have sense because you need, oh, I want to hold the latest iPhone, or I want to these things are vexing me because this latest iPhone that I want to buy, to even start with, it's not even internationally recommended version or US version or UK version. It's China version. You won't understand what's going on there. They will now overprice it 10 pi. You still go and buy. Come here, you'll not be able to use it. Bam, you have dumped it. What's the use? Your pie have gone. You won't get it back. From next year, it's just 2 months remaining for this year. November and December. From next year, throughout the entire year, your base mining rate will not reach 12 pi. That's to show you that people that are overpricing now, they know what they are doing. They want to maximize their profits. So you out there that feel that we hate you, or that we don't want you to sell your product, or all this kind of stuff. Now, all those stuff, like, I don't really get. This Nigerian community is getting confusing by the day anyway. It's just that we shouldn't. My advice for the community is that we shouldn't kill ourselves. We shouldn't fight among ourselves, because this fight of a thing, it's like it's every day. Like, we sleep, keep the fight, and then come back and continue the next morning. That's how the worst place to come in from is the Pi Network, what do you call it? Pi Network Nigerian official Telegram handle. Like, this issue has been there since the day that that's around June of this year. Since the day that we started having call merchants and trade fair in Nigeria, this issue have been coming up, and I'm like, yes, it's good, people, but are the moderators not saying that there is need to fix in a regulatory body before this thing get out of hand? Money, people, Nigeria will lose money. Oh, serious, Nigerians will lose money just because of this fighting. My dear, let's slow down for the meantime. Let me just slow down before I kill myself. And as for the whole pie issue, what's happening within the community? Yesterday, George, we saw this old woman. I think about 80 something years old, although she's not the oldest that have popped up on the internet. We saw her mining pie. My dear, she's mining pie. Oh. I just want to inform you that you are saying you don't have knowledge of Pi. You don't. Pi Network is like the most simplest crypto. What do they call it? Cryptocurrency. Like, they have simplified everything. Small baby like this fit mine Pi. Big 90-year, 100. No matter you, like, the English, the what do they call it? The technicalities within the app just is simple as ABC. So you were there, you no wan join Pi, you dey lis ten to me. Yeah, my dear, I don't have your time again. Me sef time don dey do me somehow somehow. Then I say my time don finish. So I go see una tomorrow. Just stay tuned. See you tomorrow.